My name is Haley Cartwright.
I'm Michelle.
Okay, so today's video is a little new. Well, not really. It's about relationships, hard times with relationships. You think everything's all fine and dandy and you're happy. He buys you necklaces and you guys get rings, and then everything just changes. He moves out, goes lives with his aunt.
Becomes a total douchebag.
Yeah, stops calling, stops texting because he's always working. Which, I understand if he's trying to work and make money and, try to provide for, get things that he wants. Which, I was fine with that. But then, I did lie. That's on me. That's totally on me. That was my fault that I lied to him, and that's not a good relationship to have based on lies. And I realize that.
But it's also not completely your fault because it's his, because he doesn't want to spend time with you.
Yeah, but also, when you take a girl back, you don't just take it all back and be like, oh, never mind,
Yeah, it's not right to go back out with you and then, two days later, it's over.
Yeah, that
has pushed it beyond the point. Like, that is one low self-centered piece of work right there. You don't do that.
I can't tell you how bad I want to cry because I thought, and I still think he's the one, that we can change this all around, I'm willing to change it. I'm willing to try again, and I'm willing to make things right with him and make things right for myself and work everything out. But if he's not going to try and communicate with me, how am I supposed to know? Now he's in Tennessee, probably ending up going to be living down there. I don't know, because he doesn't talk to me, so breathe, Haley. And this is a relationship video about hard times and how hard relationships can be.
In order to have a relationship, you have to trust one another. You can't just be like, oh, hey, I'm going to go to a friend's house, but actually not tell your boyfriend, fiance, whatever. You have to actually tell them, because what if your partner is asleep or something and he wakes up, or she wakes up and is wondering, where'd you go? And you have your phone turned off and they've been trying to get a hold of you, then really there isn't no point on having a relationship if you can't actually trust one another and tell each other where you're going.
Yeah. And you always want to be honest.
I think honesty is the number one thing to have in a relationship in order to have a strong one.
The three main things you need to have: trust, honesty, and you have to actually love that person for all three of those things to go together.
I mean, look at me. I'm a soon-to-be mother in a couple months. I have a fiance that I love that I never thought I'd be with, honestly. I've known him since we were in kindergarten. It's never thought that we'd be together, but it actually turned out to be a pretty good life.
Yeah. The ex-boyfriend that I was with, I love him to pieces. I really do. He means everything to me. We've known each other for 13 years. Went to elementary school together. He was always there for me. He loved me. And he always stood up for me because I was always bullied. I mean, I've been bullied my whole life.
Who hasn't? Everybody has their bullying stories. Like me, when I see someone getting bullied, I stick up for that person because nobody should have to go through that. I've seen too many of my friends get killed because of it. It's terrible to sit there and watch your friend kill herself or himself or whatever. I want bullying nationwide to stop because it's not right at all.
Yeah. And, he just was always there for me. Like, he actually really cared. And, then, I ended up moving and going to a different school. And then I moved to a different town. And then I came back. And, I had to do some things to get myself back to normal, get myself back on track. And then, I found him on Facebook. And I was like, oh, my gosh, this is the one I want to be with. And I messaged him, that night. I didn't get really a response until the next day. And he was like, hey, and I was like, hey, and, we started talking, and, we started dating, and went on a year and 5 months, and now all of that's down the drain right now because he's...
Of one little lie.
Yeah.
And how distance can actually tear your relationship apart.
Mm-hmm. Long distance relationships, I wouldn't recommend unless, you're going to go see them every time. Like, I mean, if he's, like, say, okay, my ex is in Tennessee and I'm down here. If he's going to stay down there, how are we going to make that work? I mean,
there's always Skype, but that's
you don't get to feel that.
Yeah,
you don't get to hug them or kiss them.
You don't get that emotional
attachment.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're going to wrap this up and hope you guys like it. Please subscribe to our channel. And if you have any questions,
or comments or any ideas, please subscribe us and comment down below.
And Facebook us. Haley Cartwright.
Michelle Williams.
So, yeah, send us Facebook messages, whatever you gotta do. Bye, guys.
Bye.